So you want to become a model or an actor? I have my story time of how I started from years ago if you want to go watch that. But today I'm going to speak on John Casablanca specifically. If you are looking for an agency, I've signed with 2 different ones, I believe. Today we're going to talk about John Casablanca's. Firstly, if you want to become a model or an actress, I would say you actually need to have the passion for it and not just want the lifestyle. In 2025, I personally don't think anyone needs an agency, but there are some people who don't know how to freelance. They need the help, they need the training, they need the lingo, they need the community. There are certain people who would benefit from signing with an agency. Like most things, it isn't just, oh, I'm signed, now I get jobs, or oh, now I'm recognized. It's not like that. So my personal story is when I was 13, I wanted to take modeling and acting seriously. So I just kept going to casting calls. I kept going to auditions. My mama took me to so many Disney and Nickelodeon auditions in Indianapolis. In hindsight, I mean, it was good I didn't get it, but I don't know. Then we started looking at agencies. The only reason I didn't want to sign to an agency is because obviously agency is meaning money. Most agencies these days are charging, but if you have an agent, they should not be charging upfront. The day that we went to John Casablanca's, there were so many people. I still remember there were so many people in the waiting room. The Indianapolis location isn't that big, but it's like a nice size. So some of us are standing, some of us are sitting. I was obviously a minor, so I was given a different monologue to do than everyone else. I don't remember the monologue specifically, but I do know we were talking about like Kit Kats, like if you need a break, get a Kit Kat. I don't know, it was something so cheesy, but yeah, we just did that as our audition. For the acting audition, we did the monologue, and we went in a room privately, thank God. So my mama didn't even get to see it, but that's good, because I don't think I did that well, because I didn't even remember the words, but they said just keep going anyways, and I've always kept that with me, to just keep going anyways. For the modeling audition, you literally just have to do a walk. I was 13, so of course I'm not like used to heels. And actually, I don't remember if I had heels at this audition or not. I don't remember, but I know that we'll get to that. When I did my audition, you had to walk down and back, obviously. I didn't pose or nothing. I just walked. And it was like I was struggling. I remember this because I was like, oh my gosh. So once the audition was over, we all basically, they were like, we all left, obviously. But they contacted us and said, you will get an A, B, or C. A meaning we want you basically outstanding, whatever. B needs work, but we'll still consider you. And C, I think it's like, it was something mean, like no, or like try again. It was something like that. I believe that I got a B, I believe. When I finally got like signed with John Casablanca, obviously we paid the fee, which I literally told my mom at that moment, I was like, Mom, you do not have to pay for it. But I mean, obviously she can see that I really wanted it, so she paid anyways. Thank God, because they did teach me a lot of fundamentals in the industry. So my first class consisted of getting to know each other. My first class was a modeling class. Oh, I forgot to mention. There were modeling classes, makeup classes, runway classes, freeze modeling classes, teleprompter classes. There's another one. Oh, photo shoot classes. There were like different things that we did a class on each Tuesday, I believe. I know that I was a cheerleader at the time, and it was coinciding with, is that the word? I think it's clashing. It was clashing with my cheer schedule. I believe it was every Tuesday at 7 o'clock that I had to go for like 1 or 2 hours. So it was different every class. The first class, they gave us this bag. Y'all see how beat up it is? Oh my gosh, it's so old. But I love this bag so bad. I used to take this everywhere. Like, y'all, I am signed. Like, what? Then we also got, I believe they give us like makeup and stuff. I don't remember if I have the rest of that stuff, but we have this. I believe this came from John. I've never opened it. Yeah, it says JC. I've never opened it. I'm such a, I don't know, I like memories, but like I don't like messing things up. It's a mirror. And then it came with this too. I've never seen this. Oh my god, it's like a keychain. I had never saw this. This is crazy. They gave us a lot of other things, but no idea what they are. We also got this book. Professional workbook for TV print. Let's see what's in here. Okay, so this was the list of things. I don't know if this was things that we needed to. Yes, this was things that we needed to buy. Oh my gosh, I remember this. Pens, notebook, paper, makeup bag, syllabus, deodorant, lip care, runway shoes, and there is just so much on here. There's female wardrobe, male wardrobe, what you need to wear, things that we need to. Oh my god, there's so much on here. This is things for like, so like for also like castings and stuff that you need to take every time. There is, I don't even know what this is. It says TV print course. Oh, these are terminology. Yeah, terminology. A letter to myself. This is so funny. I had never signed this. A letter to myself. Oh, it's so sticky. I've never seen it. Goals. Yeah, this is crazy. I wish I would have done it so that I could have reflected. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I don't think I've ever opened this book. This is crazy. There is so much information in here. Never opened it. Oh, this is crazy. And there are also a couple more things that I know that I'm missing because they give us a lot of stuff. So a lot of things that my agency did teach me. Okay, first of all, I keep saying agency, but they were more of a mother agency versus a staffing agency for gigs. I have to this day not booked one single gig with John Casablancas. I'm just gonna put that out there now. I am advocating for people who want to get into the industry, but not for people to go specifically to John Casablancas. I am just sharing my personal experience. I know many people who were in classes with me who did well, but also I don't think they booked through the agency either. I believe that we were all freelancing. We all like went our separate paths after we graduated. I graduated in 2021, and that's also when I started like freelancing the most because I was like, oh, well, I'm done with classes. I'm done with the learning part. I know everything now, so let's just go venture off on my own. For every Tuesday or Thursday, I'm pretty sure it was Tuesday. Every Tuesday class that I had, I would take notes, and I remember it because it was purple. I did not use purple books at school. I only used purple books for modeling and acting. So let's see what's in here. I'm scared. Okay. First page. Oh, monologue. Okay. I still do this monologue to this day because it's the only one I've ever memorized. And it's long, so I don't care. This one, I remember this one. I love this monologue. It was like basically a little girl reflecting on how she used to love life. Commercial monologue, comedic monologue. Oh gosh. Social media. Red agent. Oh, okay. It was telling me to follow a couple of social pages. I'm like, what? And this was, there's hair in here. Ew. This was the makeup that we needed and stuff. We were taking makeup classes and like daytime makeup, nighttime makeup, the order it should go, photo shoot makeup, outdoor makeup, inside makeup. Oh, this is when I started. Oh my, this is when I started my first movie. I'd never cast it. I just wrote a book instead because I was 14. I couldn't do anything on my own. Oh my gosh, yeah, I was called 14. I had everything. I've always been like very ambitious for this industry. Like I've always known what I wanted to do. Okay, and then the rest are like, I don't know what that is. Let's see. We have, okay, characters needed. Oh my god, this is for all the movies. This is like characters needed for the movie. Oh my gosh, yes. I remember writing this at my lunch at Arborview in Las Vegas. I literally never paid attention to class. I was working on, yeah, after like 7th grade, I couldn't give a fuck less about school. I knew what I wanted to do, and I've been making money doing it. I'm telling you, like, I'm such a, you don't need college person. School is really not here to benefit us, but you do need to be smart. That's the thing. I was always intelligent, so I didn't really have to pay attention. I always got A's, so it's different for me. Don't take it. If you're not that intelligent, I'm not talking to you, okay? When you find your passion, you'll understand what I'm trying to say. Oh my gosh, Nissa's think I need it for the movie. Yes, this is all for the movie. This is crazy. So, okay, and then this is These people's numbers on here. I have no idea what this means. They were telling us to, I can't turn it now, but oh yes, yeah. They were telling us to find a movie that you know well and get a monologue from that, and then a movie that you aren't familiar with, so that you can act it out as yourself versus how you know to act it. In 2020, that was, well, really it started in 2019, but I don't know why people say 2020. When I was in middle school, the pandemic started, but people think they know everything. In 2019 is when the pandemic started, and I believe that was, yes, that was the year that I started with them. The end of 2019, November, and then the pandemic started like December 2019. Nobody was really taking it seriously though, but once 2020, I believe it was like March or April, because I know I did not go anywhere. I did not leave the house on my birthday that year. So after that, we started doing online classes. It was so dumb. I mean, it was beneficial, but it's like working from home. You can't really focus. I know from experience. We did online classes, so I graduated from home basically. And I graduated high school from home too, so. Once I graduated, they basically sent me like a list of things that I should do, or like people to contact, social media people to follow. There was this actors access thing in our building that I still haven't got the code to. I don't know if that was real or not, but like, yeah, so they helped form me, mold me to know everything basically. I have never made a single dollar with them. That's just my experience though. I've never met anybody who made $1 with them either though, so I now freelance. I have my own production company. I apply to gigs that I see on social media. Word of mouth helps me. I basically just take any experience that is beneficial to me and the producer, whether it's a movie or modeling. I just get in where I fit in, because you really don't know until you're in the know. For people like me who don't really like social media, you just have to follow every once in a while, because social media really is a big help this day and age, even though I'm someone who's like, I have to get on there, I have to post, I have to keep up with this, have to read this, I have to see this. It's a lot. People think that this is like an easy path. It's not, because it's entrepreneurship. You aren't making money unless you're working. It's just that simple. I personally would not sign to an agency knowing what I know now. I also signed with Urban. If you want to go watch that video, I'll do a story time on that too. But thank you for watching. I pray that everyone finds their path in life, whether it is in the entertainment industry or not.